What's up, YouTube? This is JR, aka the Sinister Camaro, back here again. Thank you so much for joining me today. As mentioned in a previous video, I just wanted to let you know that the gaming PC that I talked about, we've actually got a few pieces in today, and I figured you guys want to see what we're working with. Now, when we go to a gaming PC for streaming, we want to do like Xbox or VR or whatnot like that. So we wanted to make sure we got a very powerful one. As you know, I work in IT already, so I'm pretty familiar with the computer world and how it works. So I did a whole lot of shopping around, and thankfully, since this is around Black Friday, it seems that we're going to get a lot of parts a lot cheaper than normal. So just remember, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, the two best times to ever get anything as far as electronics related if you want a new TV, laptop, computer equipment that we're going to have here. Basically, we've got 3 boxes that have already, 4 products that I ordered, and we're actually going to have another piece of it later this year. And the biggest piece, the actual CPU of it, with all the goodies on it, hopefully if Black Friday works out, I'll have it in the next couple days, or probably this Friday. So stay tuned for that. We'll do another video on it, but I just wanted to give you a heads up of what to expect with the build so far. We have a lot of cleaning to do in our house to get this all set up. We have to get a table and all that, but I figured I'd go ahead and get the PC equipment set up so that we can at least start doing little things here and there, editing videos and things of that nature to give you better quality content. So I guess let's get into it and let's get started. So first off, I'm just going to say that this I've already unboxed. I wasn't planning on doing the video beforehand, but I already went ahead and opened this up. I mean, it's not too big of a deal, but here we got a brand new, huge mouse pad. Now, the good thing about having a big mouse pad like this is that when you're gaming, you have your keyboard here, you have your mouse over here, and usually when you have a little bitty mouse pad, probably about that big, your mouse is this big, and it's really easy to go off the edge of it. So I went ahead and got me a big one. That way, if I was gaming, I could go off it. It would be very hard to do to go off the side of this game pad. So it's a big thing for gamers to have, to make sure that you're not missing that special shot that you're going for in a gun battle or what have you. But yeah, so this came in. It looks very good, very sturdy. This video is not sponsored anyway, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the companies that I'm working with on this. So Vixting, this is where I got my gaming pad. It was basically recommended on Amazon Prime, so I figured why not. I mean, it does its job, so I wasn't really looking for a high quality $100 gaming pad or the Logitech wireless mouse charger or anything like that. So I just went with the basics, and we're good with that. So let's throw that off to the side. Next, we're going to start with this little bitty box, just because it's easy enough to handle. So we'll go ahead and put this. Very small, very tight packaging, not too heavy. And this is the Logitech G502 Hero. This is the newest mouse. This is one of those that you can put weights on the side to adjust it to your own play style. So as you see there on the back, you can remove the side panel and add weights to it. It's got a high DPI rating on it, so you can, little bitty movements the mouse can do, shoot golf balls to the moon or whatnot. But it seemed like from the ratings that it's a very awesome mouse. It also has a bunch of lights on it, which I figured I'd go for since we're going all out on this. But it's going to be all kinds of colors on it, so that'd be cool. Let's see. Next, we've got Big Bertha over here. So I got to stand up for this, so sorry if I'm out of frame. Huge box, big box, kind of heavy, but we're going to see what we're working with. It's like Christmas, I will say that. thanks to my lovely wife, she's actually allowing me to do this. So if I can get some thank yous in the chat for letting us go through with all this, that'd be awesome. Alright, so we got two things in this box. We'll start with the smaller of the two. Oh man, this looks so nice. Ooh. So I did my research on the keyboards, gaming keyboards, and I went with the Razer Huntsman Elite. So basically, of course, it changes colors as well. It has your armrest, so you don't get cramps, or at least I hope not. Mechanical keys, and you got your audio controls at the top here in the corner. Looks like it's very well put together. It's a little per keyboard, it's a little expensive, but I think for what we're going to use it for, it'd be perfect for it. So we'll put this bad boy to work here soon. Make sure to put this on the edge of the desk so that it will not fall off, because that'd be terrible. Alright, so the Big Daddy. What we got? If I can't even get a hold of it. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna throw this over there. Loud noises. And this bad boy, 27-inch Asus gaming monitor, 1 millisecond of delay, and 144 hertz of refresh rate. So when it comes to gaming, those are the two main things that you want to look for, because like I said before, in the gun battles and everything, every millisecond counts. If you have a system that's off by like 10 milliseconds, and you go against a guy with one of these, with a direct connection on his Xbox or PC to the internet, he's going to mow you down. Just think you're firing shots at him, but when you see the kill cam, you didn't fire anything and he just laid it on you. That's because of things like this. This gives you the upper hand in games. That's why so many gamers rely on stuff like this. I'm going to have two of these, so right now I've only got one just to get me started. But later this year we're going to invest in the second one so that I can do gaming on one and streaming on the other. That way I don't have to use only one screen like I've been doing the last few years or so. But yeah, this is going to be a nice addition to it, and we're going to need a big desk to fit this one. I will say that this, I don't know if I've ever told you guys before, but I've never actually had my very own gaming computer before, laptop or PC. I've always been against it because I'm more of an Xbox person myself, but I figured if I'm going with the with this new system, with the streaming, with the video editing, it's going to take a lot of CPU, it's going to take a lot of video, so I figured I'd go ahead and upgrade those components and get that ready. But yeah, we will go from there, and next I will open up the boxes to let you see the products themselves. Unfortunately, I will not be able to hook them up quite yet because, like I said, I don't have the CPU yet. So we'll do an unboxing in another video for the CPU, and then either hooking it up in that same video or possibly holding that off until another video. But just know that this is coming. I'm a tech nerd. I love video games, I love cars, I love all things about it. So that's the kind of stuff that you're going to see on this channel. And I want to be able to communicate with you guys, whether it be through Twitch, YouTube, Live, or Facebook, Instagram. Any of those modes that I can get in touch with you with, I'm going to leave you in the description below. It'll be easy to get in touch with. If you have any questions, needing help yourself, it's pretty much a community where we help each other. Alright, so here we have the products again. We're going to go ahead and unbox them, see what they look like. I'm actually excited about this. I hate that I don't have the whole system yet, but we will get there one day, and hopefully everything will work out like it's supposed to. Very compact design. Not really much in the box itself other than the mouse and a couple instructions, which is perfectly fine. The bulk of what you're going to have in a mouse is basically going to be your drivers, and that's going to be on your computer. So when you usually plug in stuff like this, it's going to, since you got Windows 7 or Windows 10, it's going to automatically install those drivers for you. But with gaming mouses like this, you have extra buttons on it that you wouldn't normally have if you had like a desktop at your work or whatnot. So these have programmable keys where you can do pretty much anything. You can assign different letters on the keyboard to this. You can just assign different actions in video games to this. It just makes it easier and more adjustable for the gamer to adjust it to their play style, so that they can get the edge on the other competition. So as you can see, here's the mouse. And what's neat about this, which I didn't know, usually you have like rubber silicone around the wires that you connect to. With here, you have basically braided wires, like fabric braided wires. And that's pretty cool because it should protect it and it shouldn't get frayed and all that as quick as the rubber version of it. But you got your side buttons on here. Right there. You got your buttons up here. You got your left and right mouse click, your scroll wheel, which that is very light. As you can see, if I roll that, it just doesn't stop. That's crazy. It's the first time I've actually held a gaming mouse myself, so this is all new to me. Got the button on the side, Logitech logo. I think here and right here is going to be lit up with colors, and you can have it going all different sort of colors and all that stuff, which to me, being a tech nerd, I kind of like that. It's pretty cool. But very well made design. I like it. Also included in the package, I'm guessing these are going to be your weights right here. So if you open this up, so here you got your weights. All of them are 3.6 grams, and you basically just snap them out, and they're magnetic on the back. So what you do is you come on the side of the mouse over here. I don't have to read up on that, but basically one of these side panels comes off to the point where you can insert that that weighted piece. So just think about it. The weight doesn't really make that much difference, you don't think, because this 3.6 grams, which is not that much, but when you're thinking about a mouse like this and you're moving on a flat surface, you know, around, up and down, and all that, weight does matter, even the littlest bit. Because think if like you're sniping somebody from across the map, you really, if you're zoomed in, any slight little movement can throw you off 50 to 100 yards past the person. So if you want that precision, you put some weights in here. That way it will not move if you're strong-handed like some people, and it won't go halfway across the screen and totally miss the guy. You miss the shot and you lose and game over. So it's a good thing to have, and I hope to be able to put this to good use, and maybe in the new Battlefield that comes out. Who knows? We'll see. But we'll put that off to the side. And lastly, with any kind of software, hardware that you get, you got an instruction manual how to hook it up, which is pretty simple. You plug it into the PC, and you remove the bottom of it to expose the weights. So there we go. Got it. So if you remove the bottom of it, this is where you put those weights, and you can basically put it any way you like. You put it in an octagon shape, put it up the 3 points up here, or if you're lopsided on one side, you just put it on the left side, you put it on the right side. I mean, you can do any configuration you want. It's very customizable, and it's actually pretty interesting that mice companies would actually do this, because I wouldn't think it would be any difference, and I guess until you use something like this. But we'll put it to good use though. So let's put that to the side with all of its instructions. Next up, the keyboard. This is one of the things that I was really looking forward to, just because, again, I've never had a gaming computer before, but I was told that Razer is one of the better companies to go with, so I figured why not. So I did some hunting around, and I found a good Amazon deal for it. It's brand new, so you're not going to see too much value drop from it yet, but over the next couple years or so, you'll probably see a little price drop in it, like any other hardware. What's nice about this, when you open it up, you get a nice little pouch like that, which all of this was in. So I just took that out. We've got a nice little Razer. Congratulations, welcome to the family. All their information in there. So set that to the side. And then the instruction manual. It's a pretty hefty instruction manual, so hopefully they cover everything that a noob like me is going to go over. Off to the side. And my favorite part, unboxing the keyboard. Alright, so take that off. Sorry for the sniffles. It seems my nose wants to run as soon as I want to make a video. So I apologize for that. Looks like it's packaged very well, so that's a good sign. Alright, so when I take this out, I felt this on the bottom. This is our armrest at the bottom. Very nice. It's like pleather, which is like fake leather. It seems like they did. It's very comfortable. A lot comfortable than the gel pads that I usually see at the place I work. So that would be pretty nice to play around with here soon. I'll just lay that there. And then we've got the keyboard itself, protective cover. And here we go. Now it's not going to look like much just because it's not on, but you got your volume controls, your play stop, you got your mechanical, all those clicks, those are mechanical keys. They snap off easy and they put back easily as well, so that if you get in a crunch or get some food stuck behind it, it's very easy to clean. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. It's magnetic. That's pretty cool. So your armrest is magnetic, so if you give it a little strength, get a little pull. That's pretty cool. I will say that. You've got your feet on the bottom, so if you need to raise it up any at all, some rubber grips so it'll stay in place. You got your feet here. You got 2 layers of feet, so you don't have to be up too high or too low. That's pretty nice, I will say. All right, lastly, the piece de resistance. We got the monitor. So this is supposed to be a high-raised and adjustable monitor stand. We've got our DVI cable, or white connectors at the end. We've got our audio cable. We've got half of our power brick for the monitor. It comes with HDMI cable and DVI cable, which, fun fact, I think I've read online that if you do not run this with the DVI or the display port, I believe it will not get the 144 hertz. I believe that's what I read when I opened it up, so I guess that's what we'll be doing, other half the power. And that should be all the cords you need for a monitor. Our phone. Here we have one of the feet for the stand. One of one, I should say. Alright, got a nice little logo on there. That's your base plate that your stand's going to connect into. I'm going to see if I can take that off because I really don't like gaudy stickers on any kind of packaging that I usually open up. So we'll probably get rid of that. We've got more instruction manual, how to put together the monitor, VIP notice for membership for Asus, which I'm going to have to read through that later. I don't know what that means. Basically thanking you for owning the product and where to go to get support. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm pretty good with new software, so I'm sure that won't be a problem. Now, this is all one piece. And that's all that's in the we'll slide that to the side. Alright, here's the big boy. So what we'll do is remove this guy. Throw that down. We'll take our base, and that will slide right in there. And then there's a little lock or a twist on the bottom, twist screw. You just twist it down as far as it will go. Right there. So I just twisted it down and I'll lock it in place. And then once you've done that, you have a game monitor. Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So here we go. I like the fact that it's like a matte finish. It's not a gloss or like a glass look like most of the other monitors. It's a matte finish, so it won't reflect and you won't get like any kind of lights glaring off of it. I also like that the outer edges are very narrow. They're kind of, it's almost like they're ghosted a little bit, probably like a 1/4 inch around the whole thing. You got your on button, your audio. I think they have 2 built-in speakers in this, if I'm not mistaken. So here we've got the buttons. We get your power button. You got your gaming monitor set up, your different modes and everything that you can select from it. I believe that you've got all the inputs are down here at the bottom. So you got your audio in and audio out. You've got your display port, your HDMI, your DVI, and your power cable, of course, because without that you couldn't play. Height adjustment, 130 millimeters, if that matters to anybody out there. Swivel is a 90-degree rotation, so you can have it vertical like this, or you can have it horizontal, which I'll probably have it horizontal, just to get that wide range. Another thing that I like on it, if you know me, you know I like black and red. Base is black with a red accent, so thank you Asus for that. That's awesome. So we'll have 2 of these bad boys coming, actually 1 more coming to go with this, and that should basically complete the whole setup that we're going to have. So I just wanted to show you what we're going to work with. Like I said before, this is not going to be just a base system that we're just going to make it through. I want something that's got everything that I want with it and more, because over the years, of course, as computers go on, you have to upgrade every little bit. Every few years or so. It's not like an Xbox or PlayStation or a Switch where you can go out and basically buy the whole system every 3 or 4 years and just work with what they have. With PC, you gotta have a lot of bits and pieces to it, and everybody's going to be on a different platform when you game with them, so you never know what to expect. But I think with these products that we have here, it's going to work out fairly well. So with that being said, that's the end of the video. When I get more parts in, or when I get the PC in, we'll definitely do more with this setup and put it all together, see how it runs. Maybe even do like a bench test or something like that to kind of see how all the products work. I can't wait for you to see the CPU, because that is going to be bad. Actually, if I can get it, I'm going to get it for $500 off of what it already is marked at. And I'm not going to give any details away, but let's just say I've hinted at the color scheme that it's going to be here, and that's about it. So it's going to be a dark tunnel to go into. We're going to go into it together. This is my very first PC build for gaming, so I definitely want to do it right. If you have any questions or have any or want to know where to get these products, please comment below. Let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please click the subscribe button and the little bell beside it so you won't miss any of my videos, because once I get started with this, it's going to be a little rough at first, but trust me, the more time I invest into this, the better it's going to get, the more fun we're going to have, and you really don't want to miss that. Oh, and don't forget about giveaways too. So I've got those lined up. Just wait here for more for those later. Merch as well. We got some big things coming, not only with this PC, but also with a little vlogs, car shows, my car, truck, possibly my wife, who says it's her stuff in the other room right now. But definitely stay tuned. Let me know what we can do to help. Again, my socials are going to be down below in the description. So if you could, go out and follow me. You can request to be my friend, whatever. My merch is going to be up soon as I can find a designer. And I guess we'll just go from there. We'll see where this road takes us. I'm hoping there's a long road in YouTube and that we can have a lot of fun together. So thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Again, this is JR, aka the Sinister Camaro. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, give me some comments, let me know how I'm doing. I know it's not going to be the best at first, but trust me, as time goes on, it's going to be awesome. I've got so many ideas. I've got people to work with, collaborations, all that already lined up. Even though I'm new to YouTube, I've been watching it for years. I know how the thing works. We went to SEMA recently. I'll give you a recap of that from someone who's never been before. I've got ride along to some of my friends around here that have some amazing builds that you don't want to miss out on. Trust me, North Carolina is a lot bigger than just cornfields and tobacco. Have a great night. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.